They're gone. Well, don't just stand there. Check the bathroom, she demanded. They both walked to the back of the motel where the wind was blowing and it was strong. Maybe a tornado will come. Vroom, the unmistakable sound of a car starting the bounty hunter's panic buzz. George Jetson. Let's get, they said, run from motel's grist. The smell burnt rubber filled what they smell with dough. How does a car with slashed tires speed up so much? She asked behind her bomb lip, but it didn't. It just started to rip before it got popped from the park that it's in. Shut up, we'll just get a head start to Boston. The only place is outside of Boston. Lisa said to Charlie, who was hard on his yes. Shouldn't we be going faster than this? She asked, looking over her shoulder. I wouldn't want to worry about them catching up. I slashed a couple tons of rubber stuff. You're like a rubber cement, that's kinda like glue, how it's stuck. I stuck to you with what I got. Chapter 7. He drove the Oldsmobile like it was stolen. An irony because that's what the bumper sticker said for so long. He drove through the scenic countryside. To think that these were my rides is what I've written all the time. When I was real young, when I was real nice, abandoned like a cabin. Ferocious wolves and trees that were thick, were plump with stuff and numbers on the trees. Bridge, I don't get picked much, they sit. They needed some coffee dead, so the trip would have been worth to put the sugar and creamer in. This poor old lady close in the trunk and stuff. The brand new Mercedes taking out her clothes. The hospital ones, they fit like a glove. They don't for Lisa. That wasn't a Cadillac that drove. It was the squeeze of her heart. It was a pork chop that you can have some. His stomach turned a little and gagged as he thought having the empty one, but now it's not. I feel like I'm gonna catch a cold or catch a flu or catch a mumps or catch a chicken one. The bird one. Gotcha, she said as he pulled the window down to play like he was throwing up, but he looked more like an opera singer, hitting a high note as the boat flew into his mouth. Cool, that's just a protein coffee for me. I'm already bought for the catching. He said, smile, as he rounded the next corner with a row with a big banner type sign had printed Hobby Lodge Diner. We'd here all the time. He spun the wheel crazily, lifted up the two cars from the ground. Ha ha ha, he pulled into the spot directly in front, also directing people where to go by honking his horn. He shouldn't bring attention to them. Just what I'm saying, should have added that in. Reason for my silliness today, when we got into the attention of the waitress, he smiled. I'm going to need more information from y'all. Like it was a detective, but it was not. Can you describe her to me? Oh, there was a detective that speaks to the elderly lady who was a waitress as well. She worked the same night, so it's nice that she's there this time. When the detective cars that did have the lights pulled up, they kind of look like the Men in Black ones from part 1. Well, she's got a V blank. V, like where the mid, and then where her legs will start with their walk, because I'm not gonna say that part. I've already not messed up that much. He said with making a V with his hands, so that will help you out. They both laughed. The truck was tight and it heard some joke. Seriously though, he wiped a tear from his eye. You're pretty close. It's a matter of life, and somebody cut him off. Death? She finished his sentence. I guess they belong with each other and they should wed. Boom. Did I just say that? He looked around like a narrative spying on him. I can't let go of this, my dear. You looked at him. It was clear the oddest 24 hours that's ever been near. Wait, I have a questions for y'all. A pencil materialized out of nowhere in his hand. He looked like a reporter. He slouched over, half defeated because of something. I'm answering your questions, you crazy something. She sounded hot, but really she's not. She's got the veins where they shouldn't show up. But I'm lost. So she did. My God, he could have dropped onto the floor with a dry mouth that looked like a desert was around, with a big ass rock, with a big ass iguana, where at the tail would be cut off, it would grow back. That's an evil way to think. That's an evil tangent to take, because it takes us from the place we've been trying to describe a scene. But now it's lost. Shouldn't there be music playing? Her eyebrow went up. Yeah, there should be music playing. She smiled, and you should be in slow motion. Watching Casanova, I didn't know that part of the movie comes up. Tad Hamilton, I just wanted help. The bell rang as they left. He said, the world needs more beautiful people like this. Beautiful M, like beautiful E. And then put them together, let them meet, because E.T. would have been accompanying me. My name was Cindy, by the way, her hand started to blink. I'm Dr. Yella, I shook my hands. I'll go with you. She giggled like this. Awesome. She got in the car, they were off. Pump the gas. Chapter 8. Insert flashback to when someone was young with brick laid pieces of enter. Church type stuff. It was beautiful, a sharp contrast to everything else. Yes, the CDH which made the ugly. See what I'm saying? The entrance to the double doors was rounded up, but they're not oak. I think they're pine, so let's burn them down. The capsized and dipped in cement. Everything about this building is authentic to keep someone in. That doesn't make sense. Why don't you give them a pill in a cup and have them eat it like this? The brass knocker was a loop that hung quietly and tall. Lisa seized it up, pulled back and forth several times until someone opened up. He looked at her. You sure about this? I've known Father Clark nearly my whole life. Now I need to say this for y'all. Oh, is there anyone else who can help me out? We need church back in schools. That was ad-lib and I sure messed it up. She wiggled her hands around like she's casting a spell. With these crazy dreams he can. I can't, she can't. Put an S on it, then why don't you go ask a tuna fish if he can't. I feel like the door opened somewhat for a young black-haired fellow. Most definitely he was young at heart. Can me or the Lord help you at all? He smiled genuinely. Pastor Clark, she had recognized him. Of course she did, because this is her flashback. What the heck? He looked odd and tired some. I feel like the second like he was reading a book as well. We both were at once. That's how our little thoughts go and contradict themselves. Not contradiction when it's just the diction that I wrote that nearly perfect, because it's fearless, it'll expose everything at once. So Lisa swung the door to admit herself. Lisa, you just got disappeared from the church in summer morning. With every respect of the face of the earth going home, they walked over to the third pew and sat. Maybe the groom's side, who knows? The place was beautiful, even more. The candles lit and strolled in the sanctuary. This was clear for us. Father, I was completely honest with you. When I was here, I had this dream of religious monster choking, and then he spat word like this. He looked at her like she's a goddess. My whole life she tried to continually, nearly divide all of it. Are you okay to drive? She said, like she just said something that could just get her messed up, and that's all she had. His eye darted across the nooks and corners of the odd ceilings. A dream a girl would come to have, and everything else stripped from her. Dog. Charlie stood while we saw. He was a spectator without a chair to sit on. I'm glad that you're going to home. He hugged him, embraced her back for a split second. Charlie could have sworn he saw something on some eyes that he hit. No, impossible, he decided to himself. This isn't a flashback, this is going on right now. So tell me everything the priest said, taking hold of her hand. His icy cold one, and hers soft, and it was warm. Everything's wrong about this, Charlie thought. Like, this is gonna be a sting, like we're selling drugs. I have to talk to you real quick, Charlie said, pulling on her sweater. Walk with me over here. And then The section would hold her, just hold her. Seconds passed, methodically, like they were checking the memory archives in their heads. He swung the door to admit himself. Yes, and off the face of the earth. No, I hope no one does. I hope we all get eternity, dog. Yes, immortal stuff. It walked over the third pew and lifted up. Maybe that's where the treasure chest was. Let's hear that Zelda stuff. The groom side was lit. The place of beautiful was inside his head. Father wasn't completely honest with you when I was here. Why do you keep repeating yourself? Why don't you get to it? Like, pick up the box, Dave Chappelle, Charlie Stuck, where they were, where they sub. The spectator without a cheer from now on. I feel like my cheer was gone. Glad that you're found. I feel like I hugged. I feel like I embraced your bed. For a split sake, Charlie could have sworn they saw something silly. Oh, I'm repeating that one. The parents was be tidying up. Once near, it can't be snug, like that of a dog. Maybe Chomp could find you at motel, even if you stole the car. Maybe this meant to be said inside of a huge room with wooden double doors. You could go and steal the seal and bring it back to the dock. Bring it back to where it was, where we swim around with the fins that were lost, where we wanted to do tricks, spinning something round on his nose. Chapter 8. Hannah drove the car because he looked like a gorilla. Her nicely manicured nails over steering wheel. Razor thin cell phones. She took a deep breath and hit the send button. The digits that were on the screen transformed into a row of dialing message. Yes, kids. Ring, 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 but this wasn't it. That was a sound to let him know that one coming in. Hello? This was an alien. An older voice of one. Mr. Pinion, sorry about the package that you didn't get. You two are impotent bastard. Impotent like you couldn't take a piss of the one that made the babies live. I didn't know what impotent meant. When I fucking said that, I put in the print. This British accent made it sound funny, but you didn't laugh. They were a gift wrap for y'all. Do you also need them hog-tied all up with the big snout? They sniff all your hair up. Hannah, no, that was so mean. Pigs need a spot. They can play in the mud. Do you know where they were? Where all of them gone? If I know all the places that they're gonna be, you should give me a cup, or better yet, a cell phone. You can call me or send me a message so I'll know. You better bring the walker, you old bleep. Hannah obviously didn't know who she was talking to or she grew up in most bold. Maybe this was a line in the quote at the old man's story that he'll be talking about. First Lutheran Church on 85th, so go check it out. Call what's gonna be on the other side of the home. Chapter 9. Welcome to the first library of Boston. We'll be closing about 45 minutes. It's awesome. So I can get home and put my microwave dinner in. I forgot my lunch. I'm hungry. My tummy's grown. No, we weren't. Welcome to the first library of Boston. Grab your library cards. I don't have one. I think it. So it's not no we weren't. I never get one. That's a better place to think this library you see. So grab some words, any ones that you want, put them inside of a bowl and give them a mix. Like they're gonna be some waffles, you can put some maple syrup on. She's right, you know. What better place to think than a library if you're surrounded by a bunch of books written by someone. He towed her through the alleyways of the buildings like they were bricks. Like this was an old place that they in. Oh my goodness. Voice timid at the radical events. I don't know what just transpired inside of my head. They were bulls out of their wits. Boom.